Hey guys, Goldin here, and welcome to another Magic the Gathering Arena video. So, today we're going to be playing Jeskai Fires. So this deck has been all over the place for the last couple sets. It is extremely powerful, and we're going to use it today to start climbing the ladder. We're going to start trying hard over these next couple weeks, getting up to Mythic. So, this is a good start to do that. So it's listed right now as one of the most popular decks and one of the most powerful decks in the meta. I made a couple slight changes from the last set, but otherwise it's very, very similar. There wasn't very much that needed to be changed here. But it is a super powerful. Some of you guys might not like this deck if you've gone up against it. It's super frustrating, but it is fun to play, and it is a fun deck to showcase as well. I've actually never played this deck before. I didn't play it at all throughout the last set. I went a little bit more aggro builds, and this one just, it was so popular I didn't really feel like it. I like to kind of mix it up most of the time, but after playing it today, it's super fun when it goes off. You can swing in for massive chunks of damage at a time, and it is a fun deck to play. So it all revolves around Fires of Invention. You get this down, you can play 2 spells per turn without paying their mana cost. That's important for a couple of reasons. One, obviously you can double spell with huge creatures. Also, you can use their activated abilities because you're not using mana to cast them very, very efficiently. So if you can get a Cavalier of Gales, Cavalier of Flame down, and then activate the ability multiple times here, you're just swinging in for huge chunks of damage. Cavalier of Flame and Kenrith are the 2 activated abilities you can use the most. And they're extremely, extremely powerful. So some of the things I did change is just a couple cards. Banishing Light instead of Prison Realm, a much better card than Prison. Basically, it's just an upgraded Prison Realm. So most decks are going to either just be using only this, if not using both if they want a lot of removal. And Shatter the Sky as opposed to Time Wipe, just because the mana cost is easier early and it comes down one turn early. Time Wipe is blue and white and is 5 mana card as opposed to 4. This is just, in my opinion, better. Yeah, it can cause a card draw, but in this deck, them drawing 1 card isn't that big of a deal. It's more important that they don't kill you before you can get your fires down. The one benefit Time Wipe has, if you want to still keep it, is it does return a creature to your hand. So if you're on turn 5 and you drop Cavalier of Gales, and then you have a Cavalier, or you have Sphinx of Foresight on the board on turn 5, you do get that back. So that is powerful. But I found a lot of times, if you're clearing the board on turn 5, it doesn't happen as often as you would think, and it's more important to really just survive to get your to get fires down. So you fires into Shatter, clears everything off, saves you a lot of damage. But that's the main board. Sideboard, we have Devout Decrees, very, very relevant right now with Rakdos. That's a very, very popular deck right now. Disenchant takes out opposing Fires Invention decks, takes out a lot of the enchantment creatures, and takes out Wilderness Reclamation. Aether Gust, which is very powerful against the red or the green decks, obviously red decks as well. Some counter spells for the decks, the blue decks, and the control decks, and Sorcerer's Spyglass, and another extra Shatter to the Sky as well. So that's the deck. Hope you enjoyed the gameplay. Comment below if you have any changes that you've made to this deck if you've been playing it. I'd love to hear those, and enjoy the game. Thanks. Okay, we have everything we need except for lands. Do we take the risk, guys? Do we take the risk? Yes, because we have the scry. So we'll be able to scry through to our lands. This is so powerful when you get it in the first hand, in your opening hand. Also gives you a powerful play on 4. So we'll get rid of that. Look at that. We get right through to the lands that we need. Lead off with tap land. Next turn we'll put down the mountain and shock the Bone Crusher Giant. Or that. No, I think I'll get rid of that. So this is an important decision. I can take out the Knight, or I can take out the Crusader. I'm going to take out the Knight, because it can grow. And this will fuel my draws too, which isn't bad for me. Even though it does damage. I'll bounce it next turn with the fairy. Unless he puts down a Spawn of Mayhem. We're under fire here for sure. Drill bit. But I have 2, so that's good. He'll take Teferi out. Look at that tap. So we have Fire's Invention. Ooh. That would have been nice to have last turn. Okay, we're under a lot of pressure, but that being said, we have 2 board clears and Fire's Invention, so we should just be able to stabilize. I'm gonna use Shatter and not Deafening Clarion because of the lifelink on Clarion. Oh, it doesn't matter now. Fires. Shatter. He doesn't draw any cards. That's bad. Another haste creature, and we're in trouble. Bone Crusher. Okay. All right. At least we know what he has now. So drop this. Deafening Clarion. Drop the Sphinx. And then at the end of his turn, we can scry. Do not want either of those. Okay, we draw another Deafening Clarion. So, do both. That first one always throws me off. We do both of these. Gives lifelink. Get some of our life back. Drop the other Sphinx. The Sphinxter. Nothing like the Sphinxter. Alright, we were able to stabilize. Barely. But we were able to stabilize. And now game should be over. Yes. Alright. So we take game 1. He comes out hot, but we're able to clear his board multiple times. So we're going to put that back in. We obviously want to put in Devout Decree. 4 copies in here because Rakdos is so popular here. We could put Aether Gust in for red cards. But most of his red cards aren't big. So it doesn't seem worth it to put a 2-mana counterspell that he can just top. Could be good early, but I think we're going to stay away from it. So Banishing Light, we'll take out the Shimmers. We're going to take out one Cavalier Flame, even though we can God Draw and get it. I think it's just too... Those are just too high up. Kenrith is good because you can gain life. But we need to survive to that point, so that's basically our game plan here. Run like that. So we want Devout Decrees in our opening hand. We always want Fire's Invention in our opening hand. Okay, there's one. We have the mana to cast it. We have Deafening Clarion to Teferi, so that's a good keep, and Fires. This is good. So he probably boarded in some Duresses. for Fires of Invention. We want more lands, so okay, that's another land. Down a knight. Okay, for a second, I was like, did he keep a one-lander? Okay, so I could take out one of these knights, or I can let him fill the board and use Deafening Clarion next turn. I'm basically only taking one extra damage, and even with a pump, like if he gets the counters on these, I'd still able to Deafening Clarion them. So he might choose to pump just to say not. Oh no, he chooses to put something down. So let's see if he puts a spawn down. But it's okay because we have both of these removal for the spawn. Yeah, we'll take damage from it. No? Okay, perfect. That's not good. We do have Shatter coming up. He'll want to take Fires of Invention. I think his best bet is actually Deafening Clarion. Yeah, he does. I'm just going to slow his roll a little bit. We're going to put Teferi down. We need another land, so this will fuel our draws. Teferi sticking on the board really doesn't do that much for me. That's good. So hopefully we can hit a land. Hit our 4th land for Fires of Invention next turn. And if he attacks that, yep, that's just damage not going at my face. I'll probably double spell here. Yep. So land. Come on. Untap source. Oh, there we go. Pulling red. He may have enchantment removal. He doesn't. So we shatter. Clear his board. That doesn't... Oh, it draws him a card. That was smart. Didn't even think about that. Not out of the woods yet. I mean, we have a lot of life though, so, and we have a lot of removal, so we're in good shape, but we want to hit the 5th mana for Kenrith. It's fine, Bone Crusher can take care of that. Okay, we hit our 5th mana. I'm going to keep that because I like the scry on it. Just going to take out his board. You know what? No. We're going to Kenrith. And we're going to... Oh, nope. We want to cast it for free. Take out the Fervent Champion. So now we can draw, right? Yeah, we can draw with Kenrith. We can also get life with Kenrith too. Both are good. I'm not going to haste it because I want to keep him back as a blocker. Take the damage. I don't want to lose it. I can just gain 5 life back. It's not a big deal. Ooh, Embercleave. Banishing Light will take care of that. So Default Decree. We're going to take 10. Not ideal, but we can take the Embercleave out. Alright, we get lands. Take 2 damage. It's something that does things. Get that Embercleave. Alright, 2 in a row. Perfect. We have a lot of removal against this deck, so... Alright, Menajatwa. Let's see what we got. Alright, we'll be playing first, of course. Alright, we don't have Fires of Invention, but we do have Shimmer of Possibility, so that can be used to fetch, so that's good. Okay. We're going to be fetching a red mana source. Go and tap. I don't want to take any extra damage going against mono black. Okay. Okay, so we do find Steam Vents. We're going to Shimmer first. Okay, goes face. Unfortunately, we don't find fires, but we do find another Cavalier, so we also have Shatter the Sky open with double white. See what he decides to drop. Probably the Bone Crusher Giant. Nope, spawn. Alright, we're going to be bouncing that with the fairy. Slow his roll a little bit. Back it up. Alright. Tap with Steam Vents. So we have Cavalier of Flame, but it's usually better to start off with Cavalier of Gales first. If you don't have Fires of Invention, I might be able to find fires. Alright, goes after the fairy. Drops the spawn. Deafening Clarion. Deafening Clarion doesn't kill the Spawn of Mayhem. I'm tempted to... I don't really want to take the damage, but this can block out the spawn anyways, so... we are going to go for the Cavalier of Gales here. Okay, we find fires, so at this point, we're going to drop... let's see. Drop 1 land. And we're going to drop to fairy. It doesn't really matter because we're going to draw it next turn anyways. And we have as many lands as we need. Probably could have just dropped both the lands. Not that it matters. Let's see what he does. We are under pressure here, but we can pretty much win next turn. Alright, so next turn we do fires and Shatter the Sky. On the follow-up turn... On the follow-up turn, we do Cavalier of Flame, Cavalier of Gales, and we can win with that. We're down to 4 now, though, so... we are in trouble. Alright, so we need to basically untap with Cavalier. Bring out more red. So I'll be able to hit it 3 times, which it will make that 9, make that 8. That's a Rotting Regisaur. That's another rotting resource. So that does obviously get in my way. But I think the game plan's still the same. I'm going to lead off with Cavalier of Gales. Okay, we get a Banishing Light. Cavalier down here. And I'm going to get rid of that. I could give these lifelink and heal myself back up. Well, no, I can't. I can't cast another. I have another one, so let's discard everything but the Sphinx. Get those lands out of there. Okay, so if I attack with both, he'll block this out. This goes 8, takes him to 7. I only have 2. I'm gonna leave. I have to leave them both back, don't I? Yes, I do. Unfortunately, if I attack, I die. See if he decides to trade those Regisaurs. He does. Okay. Fortunately, not much choice here. I should have. I made a mistake. If I would have left the Cavalier. Pump the Cavalier prematurely. Take out the Bone Crusher Giant. Put down the Sphinx as a blocker. Bone Crusher Giant's the face. So we can gain life with Kenrith, fortunately. Let's see, we have 3, 6, 7. Can also draw a card, but I think I'm just going to use Kenrith to gain some life. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No. So if he does 7 damage a turn and I gain 10 life a turn, I'm winning. Hashtag winning. So we're just gonna buy our time until we find a big boy. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So paying for this allows me to gain lots of life. All right, back up to 18. Judy comes down. 1 damage to any target, unfortunately. I think that's probably going to be game, unfortunately. Yeah. Another Shatter Sky, obviously. We put down Default Decrees for the black. That's it. What do we take out? We're going to take out... It's obviously good. Take out the shimmers. See, 3 more cuts. Take out, we're actually going to take out 2 of the Deafening Clarions because there's a lot of stuff it doesn't hit. I'll take out 1 Bone Crusher Giant. I threw that last game. That was my fault. We have fires. We have the Default Decrees open. We need to draw into lands, obviously, but we have the Scry here, so hopefully that makes it easier. Just need to get up to 5 lands. There's one of them. Going tapped. No point paying for that, because that's 2 damage for 2 damage. It's not really... not useful. We might be able to hold that open for something else as well, so... On the castle, and Bone Crusher Giant on that. It seems like a better option. Save this for a more impactful creature. Bone Crusher's the face. As one would do. There's a Duress. He's probably going to take fires, but... Actually, yeah, he'll definitely take fires. I'm just going to wait. I'll give him the option. One can hope, right? Shouldn't have waited on the attack on this one, though. Because he gets the extra damage. I'm tired today, leave me alone. Three default decrees in hand, though, so there's not much that he's going to be able to play. Take out the knight. We need land. If we can hit another blue mana source, we have the Cavalier. No attack. He offers up the trade, so and we'll take it. A lot of removal in our hand, so puts down the spawn. We're gonna take that out, of course. Get the scry. We actually don't need any more lands. We have all the lands we need, so we're gonna put that to the bottom. Try to find some more impactful cards. Another spawn. I mean, we could Kenrith. I'm just gonna honestly keep slamming Devout Decrees on his good cards because he's not gonna be able to do much. Okay, Bone crushes the face. I'm gonna wait on the Cavalier because I have the Shatter. No, you know what? We'll go. We have a massive advantage right now. Trades in, so another Bone Crusher maybe? Yeah. Bone Crusher Tribal. Shuffle. Yes. Absolutely, I'll take that. We're on fire, so we might as well get this started. No. I'm actually keeping everything. Again, we have the advantage. Okay. We're gonna scry. Bottom that. Just gonna main phase this. Get Judith off the board. Play the Bone Crusher Giant back out. Start getting a good board going. Kenrith will go down next. Spawn. I'm gonna offer the trade. Put down the Sphinx. Gets in the way. Trade it off for the Spawn of Mayhem. Take away definitely Shadow the Sky probably. Nope, definitely Clarion. All right. Keep it the same. Made some mistakes in that game also, so this is a tough deck to pilot, and this is the first time I've ever played it. I've never played it in the last set. Kind of steered away from the popular decks. We have Fires of Invention, that's it, but we have it. I'm going to keep the Scrylands and just drop the mountain. Scry through to some better creatures. And away from lands. Okay, that's a better creature for sure. I might need something to stay alive here, though. Yep, that's aggressive. It's something that does something. Fortunately, that butcher's getting big. Oh, that hurts. Think just came out too hot. Let's game. Mini Monstro. Alright, we're going second. We have fires. Alright, we have fires, we have Bone Crusher Giant, early plays, we have the lands we need, so this is a easy keep. Kenrith as well to follow up on turn 5. Looks like we're going to be against Mono Ren or Rakdos. We have Bone Crusher Giant to take care of some little guys. So this is Mono Red. Okay, it is Mono Red. Gets off to a good start. We do as well, though. Okay, unfortunately, we don't have both white and red mana. The double blue kind of hurts us here. Going to opt not to take another point of damage. Could take that out, but we'll see what he decides to do here. I don't think this really plays that many knights. I'm gonna just go with the immediate damage that I'm getting in the Scorch Spitter. If he would have dropped another Fervent Champion, I probably would have hit that, but because of the extra point of damage from that, I'm going to take out the Scorch Spitter. I'm guessing he's going to use this. He won't want to lose it, so... Okay. Still no second red, but we can do this. We can use Teferi. Bounce Bone Crusher Giant, which obviously still dies, but at this point we have Fires of Invention into the Deafening Clarion. I think the game's pretty well in hand. Because then we Kenrith, Sphinx, Haste, and Life. We should be good. Alright. So let's go about it that way. Gets an extra point of damage in here. So fires. So I can go fires into Sphinx. This seems like a better play. Because Deafening Clarion next turn takes out his board and gives me lifelink on the creatures. I could also Kenrith and Deafening Clarion. See if he taps out here. The only thing I want to make sure I don't do okay, so he uses removal there. So I will Kenrith into Deafening Clarion. Oh, that might change it. So we can actually Cavalier. I am going to do Kenrith because I can also heal. But can I win? Can I just win here? 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can hit this twice. So 6, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. No, I can't win. So we're going to play it like this. Get the lifelink here. Turn, we're going to wait and see what he opts to do. And the next turn, we just win with Cavalier. Okay, so he skewers. I'm just going to gain 10 life here. Get out of range. Or 5 life. Forgot it was 3. Alright, so that's enough. That's enough. Too much life for him to overcome at that point, and I already have fires down. So against aggro, get that. We get the Devout Decree, get another Shatter. We take out one of the Cavaliers, lower our curve a little bit. We're going to take out 2 Shimmer of Possibilities. Go down to 2. And we should now have enough control in our deck so that he's going to have a hard time now. I believe we are going first this game too. No, he's going first. That's not... Alright, so our opponent's going first. So he... For an aggro deck, that gives him the advantage. Okay, that's good. That is a good opening hand. We have Devout Decree, Deafening Clarion, into Fires. Now we need to draw... Second Fire's Invention, not great. Scry. Scry away from lands. We need some impactful cards. We should have probably started out with Fable Passage. That's okay. No, that's okay. We're gonna enter this tapped. I'm not in a huge hurry here. Obviously, Steamkin's scary, but this early, it's not that scary. Good. It only does 1 damage. He decides not... Oh, he plays 2 Steamkins. So, because he's played 2 of them, and I just drew another Deafening Clarion, I'm going to shock this in and just Deafening Clarion now. Perfect. Now we have Fire's Invention next turn. Into Devout Decree. Or into Teferi. Get Teferi down. So what color do we want? I think we want another red source. We get Fires. Get Teferi. And we just start going off. We get card draw. We bounce it. And that's game. Quick one. He saw the writing on the wall. Steamkin's powerful, but not against that. So, there we go. Okay, so we can crack this for a red source. We have the Sphinxes, which are awesome. It will allow us to scry at the beginning. And we have Cavaliers. So we're going to keep it, and we're going to try to get to Fires of Invention. Oh, we're against black, so they probably have discard. Maybe not, though. It's a lot of lands. Let's get those out of the way. Okay. Gonna lead off with Fable Passage. We need red mana. That is for sure. Is we need red mana and we need white mana. Alright, so it's blue-black with a Foulmire Knight, so I'm curious as to what deck this is. I'm not 100% sure. So right now we're looking like blue-white. Although he saw the Sphinx, so he knows exactly what deck this is. So I cracked that for white. Now we still need red mana. I have more red mana sources in our deck, so well, we definitely have Sphinx of Insight or Sphinx of Foresight in our hand, and Cavalier of Gale. So I mean, okay, if there's red mana, that's good. Put this down first. It'll allow us to gain life next turn, maybe. Either way, we have more Sphinxes and more Cavaliers. If we draw mana, we are still okay. Alright. That works. Teferi. Okay. I do actually like Teferi. I'll use it to bounce the Underworld. Take both of those out. We'll gain some life. Alrighty. So, best draw here is actually a land. I mean, it wouldn't be the worst thing if we got... Oh, it's two of them. Damn. It's not the greatest draw in the world. We could just put him under pressure, which is, I think, is what I'm going to do. We're just going to start smacking his face with our 4/4 flyers. Sphinx of Foresights, assemble! Goal! Oh, that's a card. Yep. Yep. It's a card that's going straight back to your hand, but it's a card. Doing 2 more damage to her face, but it's still a card. Bye-bye. Pew pew. No, we have 5 mana. That's. Do we have? Yeah, we have 3 blue sources. Okay, so probably just loses next turn, right? Ooh. Ooh. That sucks. I forgot about Gary. Bastard. Ugh. I think we just lost. Oh wait, we can no. Hasting Kenrith doesn't do it either. We need life with Kenrith. We don't have the mana. Fires of Invention would have been nice. Ah, isn't that a shame? Isn't that a shame? Fortunately, we just lose. Let's go out in style. Pew pew pew. All right. Well, next game. Okay, so against this, we want to get rid of those cards. That's Creature of Planeswalker. That's obviously good. Disenchant's going to be good here. Let's see, what else can we do to, deal with this game plan. I mean, that's probably it, right? We just kind of want to kill it. I mean, our deck is definitely better. Thing is, I'm only going to put a couple of these in. Take those out. Take one Cavalier Flame out. That should be fine. Honestly, we barely lost that last one, and it was mostly because we didn't draw our Fires Invention, and we just didn't really... wasn't fast enough. So we should be able to win here pretty easily. Like, this one is good. I mean, I would assume he's going to board in some drill bits and dresses to take care of Fires Invention, so that could be a problem, but... Okay. Turn 1 duress. Nope. Scry again. It's a Cavalier of Gales. I'm not going to keep it. I want to hit one more land. Burglar Rat forces discard. We will be discarding Default Decree. We can kill everything on the board with this Deafening Clarion, so that's not a problem. Good, we have a Sphinx. So our next turn will be pretty good. I'm going to pay to do the Deafening Clarion now. Probably not the most necessary thing in the world, but I'm not going to have really a chance to do it next turn, because I want to Fires and Cavalier, so I want to get those off the board. Not so much about the damage on that one. On that turn, but the follow-ups, because next turn I'm going to do Fires into Sphinx of Foresight. Okay, Burglar Rats again. I am going to get rid of the Cavalier of Gales here because I don't have the mana to cast it yet. Okay, now I do, unfortunately, but that's alright. We can scry, we can get more. Getting this down, getting this in the way is important. We'll have the scries later on with Castle and everything, so... Alright, that's fine. Yes, ma'am. Alright, so... I can attack with this. I can pump both of these twice and attack. He will obviously trade the Orzhov Enforcer into the Cavalier. But I mean, he's going to do that eventually anyways. I'm just going to attack with this for now. Hopefully he doesn't have removal. That's really the biggest thing. I can remove this without it. I've just wasted the trade. But I want to save the haste for when I can get another creature on the board. Alright, that's fine. Scry. Okay, that's good. Serve that. We'll take out the... or bounce that again. Time. Could use the Scry, but I'm just going to pump up the Sphinx of Foresight here. Just keep slamming him in the face. It allows him to kill Teferi, but I'm not that worried about Teferi. I'm just more worried about just finding. Okay. That's unfortunate. Let's see what he decides to sack. Burglar Rat, okay. I'm gonna take out... I'm actually gonna take out... I don't know. Take out the Cavalier. I am going to take out the Cavalier, specifically because it gets in Rankle's way. Alright, that's fine. Gives us another draw.
Oh, I've done the hero thing before. I'm known for my excellent timing.
So this prevents him from putting both of these down. It's expensive enough. And unfortunately we keep finding lands, so that's not good. We're going to thin the deck. I'm not going to wait, there's no point. So I'm going to thin the deck, bring out more red. And I'm going to leave back the Sphinx this time to get in Rankle's way. So he'll probably put down the Nightmare Shepherd. But I can scry a lot going into this next turn to find a card that I need. So let's just do it now. I won't forget. So there's another Teferi and another Sphinx. Okay, that's fine, I guess. We're just going to keep playing the bounce things with Teferi game. Hey, guess what? That's fine. I have another one. So we'll be able to play both of these this turn, which is important because it will get in the way of Rankle. Because I'll have another Sphinx coming down. So we're going to bounce Nightmare Shepherd again. We attack. He gets excited because he's like, oh great, now I have room for Rankle. And I say, nope, there's a Sphinxy right in your way. Okay. Sure. Scry again. Yep, that's fine. Not the most impactful, but it gets that off the board. So that's pretty impactful, actually. Because I can just win now. But I say it's not impactful, but it actually wins me the game, so... It's not that good. I mean, it just helps me do the one thing that I'm here to do. Helps me accomplish all of my goals in life. Alright, that's gonna do it. It's gonna do it. Alright. 1-1. Let's go to game 3. That was a good one. Alright, so we're going to game 3. We're going to be a little bit more aggressive here. Alright, so we're going to game 3. He took out that the draw. You put in stuff like Rankle. I am going to put the other 2 Devout Degrees in now. And take out... we'll take out the 1 Shatter. Actually, no, we're going to leave Shatter, 1 Shatter, and take out an extra Deafening Clarion. I'm going to change again, and we're going to take out a Teferi. Even though Teferi Tribal worked last game, with Rankle and stuff, I wasn't able to keep him on the board, and it fueled some draw, but that was about it. So that's fine. This will work. Alright, so unfortunately, no Fires of Invention this game, but we have the Sphinx to scry. So we keep, usually if you have the Sphinx, you keep, because you just scry through the next 3 draws anyways. This could be interesting. Yeah. I'm going to put one of those down. Unfortunately, I would like to lead off with the... That's fine. We'll just put that on top so we can just draw that. lead off with that. So one thing you don't want to do is scry with the Sphinx and then put down Fable Passage turn 1 if you leave everything on top. Did that once. That wasn't good. Okay, so it's the sacrifice creature to opponent, lose 1 life, you gain 1 life. Does that matter? I have 2 of them. I might as well keep the tempo up. Bone Crusher Giant. I don't have any red mana. I'm gonna get it though, so we'll keep it. It can take out another early threat. Put 1 on the board ourselves. Take out that too. Keep up tempo. We are going to put the Fable Passage. Oh, no, we have one already. That's fine. So we are going to put the Fable Passage down, and we're going to crack it for red. Let's get it on the board. Allows us to open up Bone Crusher Giant if we need it. Sphinx is probably our better play. Okay, he puts down Rankle. That's fine. We have Vanishing Light to get rid of it. We are going to discard the Bone Crusher Giant now. Doesn't seem like it's going to have that big of an impact. Oh, he decides not to do that. Okay. Deafening Clarion is good. I am going to just use the Vanishing Light here, though. It's a high-value target. It might have been worth using the Deafening Clarion on that and saving this for the 4/4. Okay, there's IR. That's fine, too. Let's see if he loads the board up here. Make my choice. My big brain decision last turn. Okay. That is good. Let's scry first just to see where we're at. Let's get that out of here. Clear his board. Follows it up with another, but that's okay. We're in a good shape. Okay, perfect. Fires into Kenrith. We're just gonna haste Kenrith. Put the pressure on. Follow up. We're just, unless something crazy happens. Okay, he's gonna take a point of damage, draw a card. He only has 3 mana now though, so you can't put the Shepherd card down. And we're just going to enter this tapped. I mean, pretty easy what our choices are here. We're just going to load the board up. Make sure I click the right one. Attack. Wait, see what he does to see whether we just draw another card, but honestly we should win next turn, but okay, he gets another thing on the board. But the trample's gonna win us the game anyways. So I'm going to draw a card. Life isn't important, he's not gonna attack anyways. Go. Puts the Order of Midnight so he can start chaining spells, but I think game over anyways. Yeah, he can't block out all that damage with Trample. Order of Midnight can't even block, so we're okay. His best bet probably would have been to try to pull. I don't even know what he would have had. I mean, pull one. Oh yeah. I X'd out everything else, so he didn't have a choice. So we take it. I don't see a way he comes back. We do this just to rub it in. Imagine we'll get the concede here in a second. We're just gonna meme him. I'm just gonna make him sad.
You'll thank me later.
Get rid of the Death Toucher.
Let's Try this.
Give all creatures haste and trample. And that's game. Alright, we take it. That was a good one. Alright guys, so Fires of Invention, one of the top decks in the meta right now, has been for some time. First time I ever played it, and took a little bit to get used to it, but now that once you get the hang of kind of the flow and what you're looking for in the deck, it's super powerful. Obviously, once it goes off, we know how powerful it is, but great deck to climb with. Your win rate's going to be high. I think for the next couple days, this is what I'm going to try to push with, since I didn't really play it too much. I played a lot of aggro last set, but this one definitely seems powerful. So like and subscribe if you like the gameplay. If you want to see some more stuff, helps out the channel, and I really appreciate it. And I'll see you next time.